All right, we're going live literally 2 minutes early. We're going live. I don't know how the weather is gonna, it's raining right now, thundering a little bit. Kind of crappy weather, but I want to see how this live works out on the porch here at camp. I'm gonna go over a few things. I'm down here turkey hunting tomorrow morning with my buddy Vince. We're gonna go out in the morning, go sit in a blind, and hopefully get a double tomorrow. And I'm gonna video him, probably first, him shooting a turkey. And then I'm gonna go after a turkey with my crossbow. He's gonna be using the 12 gauge. I'm gonna be using the crossbow. So we're gonna go up in the morning. We're gonna be up in the stand, in the blind, by 5 o'clock. Daniel Berry, what's up? Thanks for coming in. The sound, I don't have my mics plugged in. It's raining, so you may hear some of that. You may hear some birds and stuff like that. But we're on the porch right now, and I don't know how well the signal's going to be. So seems like we're okay right now. It may start glitching a little bit, but you guys are in here. If you guys can hear me okay. It's dark out, obviously, but I'm on a porch with the light. So just wanted to go live a little bit here before we go to bed. Gonna eat something and then head to bed. Gonna get up early. What's up, Chris? All right, looks and sounds good. Thanks. Congratulations to Chris for winning one of my shirts. They do make that shirt in reds, Chris, so you know. They just don't make that long sleeve shirt in red anymore, but that short sleeve deep red, that'll be coming your way here once I get back home. This week's gonna be kind of crazy, so just give me a little bit. This week, I work 3 to 11:30, so today I come down to camp. I cut my dad's field. Vince cut all around the camp. He cut our main food plot. I'm cutting a video, so I showed you that. The clover's coming up awesome. And he went out and cut his area, so I went up and cut my dad's field. I call it a field now. It ain't a food plot because there's grass and stuff in it, but I want to keep it low and maintain it. There's some thunder right there. We heard some gobbles while we were sitting here on the porch earlier as it was getting lighter. It was a little bit late for a gobble, but we heard some gobble over here where we're going to be, and then I heard one gobble up here. Now, I cut my dad's field, so tomorrow is not off limits. It might be, I might be up there, depending on the weather. But I know in the morning I'll be with Vince in the blind up there, in his blind. And hopefully we get some birds in early. And then if I don't capitalize, I'm gonna go up probably under the pear tree and sit. I set it up today where the pear tree has the high weeds at, so I can get next to the pear tree and have the whole field to shoot at. I did bring my rangefinder because I am using a crossbow. Vince is going to be using his 12 gauge, and then I'm going to use a crossbow. So what I did was I brought my crossbow bolts because I wanted to show you my setup, because I did something a little weird, I guess. I've never seen it. I guess people do it. They put it on their arrows, but this, I'm using a mechanical. So you guys know I have the 10 point, I got the lighted knock, and I got the Rage Tri-Pan. Now you can see on there this turkey spur. It has 2, 4, 6, 8 blades on it. And they're wider than the arrow, okay? Well, I put that on so it slows down when it hits the bird, because this is going like 450 feet per second. So I want this to slow down when it hits the bird. So if I open these up, you'll see what I'm talking about here. So I open them up, they're gonna get that wide. They're gonna look like that. Now you see the spur right here with all these little, let me put it this way, see it? Those like blades here that stop. I don't know if you can see that real good, but that's going to slow down the bird, I hope, so I can find my arrow, because these aren't cheap. These are expensive. So I'm going to try to get the bird with this. And I brought the rangefinder because I want to have a range. I'm good up to 100 yards with my crossbow, but I'll only shoot probably 40 yards maximum with this. But that's wicked right there. So we're going to try to make it work tomorrow. Now these right here, if you could see, I had to set these spurs up. See the slots in them right here? And that blade goes right in that slot, just like that. It sits right inside that slot. If you can't put it no other way, so it has to be in the slots like that, so they open up. So that's the setup. Now that's the Rage. Now I do have a couple other, I have the 10 point broadhead as well, and that's sort of the same thing. That's the broadhead there, and it does fit inside the slots as well, and these come out like this. They're not as wicked looking. What spot on the gobbler do I aim for? Well, if I had the gobbler guillotines on here, I'd aim for the head and try to do a headshot. But I'm going to aim center mass of the... They say you want to aim probably for the wing, where the wing's attached to the bird. Don't you think, Vince? Aim. I had a question on here, where to aim for the bird with a bow. I said where to aim on the bird with a bow. I said right here, center, like wing, where the wing connects to the body. That's about where I'm gonna go. Vince, no, he's a professional. Vince he don't shoot them with bows. He shoots them with guns. He shoots them in the head. But hey, just so you guys know, I want you guys that are in here, go over to Rusted Iron Ridge on Instagram. Is that right? Yeah. On Instagram. And check out Vince over there. He makes some really cool calls, and he has some really good stuff over. He's a trapper / wannabe hunter, stuff like that. So go over and check. He's over there laughing at me right now. But we're down here hanging out, just Vince and I. We're gonna go up in the blind together tomorrow morning. Racer, what's up? Racer Flame. So we're just having fun. Like I said, it's a rough weekend. The kids had game. There's a mayfly. Check that out. Check that mayfly out. It just flew off. But all their stuff. Hey Skeeter, what's up? What's up, Kyle? Just showing some of my broadheads here with the turkey spur on it for tomorrow morning. That's the 10-point center punch. But that's not my first choice. My first choice is my lighted. I got lighted nocks, but this is my lighted knock with the Rage tri-pan on it and the turkey spur, and I put them on here. They're not made for mechanicals, but I opened these spurs up a little bit so you could slide the blade in between them like that, so they open. So that's gonna be the remedy tomorrow morning. And Vince is going out. We're going out in the blind, and he's gonna shoot a 12 gauge, and I'm shooting the 10-point Havoc crossbow because I like shooting stuff with sticks. So we're gonna try this tomorrow and see what happens. It's raining here right now. It just got done thundering. We did hear some gobbles over where we're gonna be, and then we heard some up on the hill where my dad's stand is. And I just cut my dad's field. So they will be in there tomorrow, especially if it's raining. I'll be out there picking all the bugs and everything. But since I cut the grass up there, and I call it grass now because it's not a food plot right now. It's just like, what do I want to call it? Rye and stuff like that, and weeds basically. So I just cut that down today to keep it low. But our main food plot right here, Vince cut it today. He's been down here since Saturday or Friday night. He shot a bird with a 10-inch beard. So let me show you that real quick here. He shot a bird with a 10-inch beard, so he got the beard right there. And then we got the foot, obviously, with the 3/4-inch spur on it. So he keeps them, and there's his beard right there. That's one. He's allowed to get 2 birds here. I'm only getting 1, if I can. I did cut a video last week, because last week was, no, not ryegrass, rye grain. Never use ryegrass in a food plot. You'll ruin your food plot. That year will be gone. Always rye grain. Never ryegrass. So, but my son, we cut a video last week, and you ain't gonna believe what happened in that video. That's coming out Wednesday. So Theo's video will be out this Wednesday. I'm down here tonight because I work 3 to 11:30 tomorrow. So I will be hunting in the morning and leaving straight from here and going to work. And then Tuesday I'm off because my daughter has a softball banquet, so I took off that day. Then Wednesday I go in daylight because we got a convention for school. We're going out to where they have a bunch of vendors for our boss is sending us out there to go look at vendors and all the new stuff that's coming out. So we're gonna go do that Wednesday, which will be cool during the day. And then Thursday I go in at 3 to 11:30, and then Friday I'm off because my daughter turns 16 this weekend. So we're having a birthday party, so I took off Friday. My wife's going crazy right now with stuff. My mom's making food. My buddies are making food. Sue is organizing everything, getting it all crazy and all done up, all good. It's going to be a great time. Scary time for me with my daughter because she's 16, but it'll be fun. So I ain't going to be able to hunt next week. I was going to come down Wednesday after work, but I figured it'd be too much for me to go to work that day, get down here, then go to bed, get up early, and then go into work. So I figured Sunday I'm off all day. We were supposed to be in Ohio for tournaments, but they got canceled all weekend because of the, yes, the CEO is the Sweet 16. So I figured today I'm off. The kids didn't have nothing to do. So I asked my wife if I could come down here, hang out with Vince for the night. He's been here since Friday, like I said. I think, Vince, you going home tomorrow?
Yeah.
So Vince is going home tomorrow evening maybe, or late afternoon. I don't know when he's going home. But come down here to hang out. But I did want to go live to test it on the porch here because I can't get nothing in the house. So I wanted to do it, yeah, yeah, Taft watched. So I wanted to do it on the porch here. So, but yeah, we'll be up at we'll be in the blind at 5:30 tomorrow morning. And I would go live, but I want to cut a video. I was going to try to go live tomorrow from the stand, so to show you guys. But we're going to go with I'm going to cut a video tomorrow. So I'll be videoing Vince. Hopefully we get the birds in. He had a bird come in at you had a bird come in early on Saturday, right?
Yeah.
At 6:50, he was done. I texted him early in the morning before he went out at 5:30, and I said good luck, and he texted me an hour later and said I'm done. I got one in a 10-inch beard. He could have probably got two that day, but he got out and he hung out, and he's gonna hunt tomorrow with me, and we're gonna go in the blind tomorrow together. So that'll be fun. So I'm gonna video him, hopefully shooting a bird, and then videoing myself shooting a bird with my crossbow. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. But it's not out of the question either to go up in my dad's field, what I call the field now, because there's no food growing up there besides rye and some weeds and stuff like that. But once you cut a field, guys, and if you're going turkey hunting and you have a camp, it doesn't hurt to cut your field a day or two before you're hunting. It's an attractant for the turkey. I mean, they'll come down, they'll come through there and just pick at the bugs and everything during the day because it opens it up, you know what I mean? They can see everything. So they like those cut fields. And they know you're cutting them because they hear them. And I know they heard me up there today. And Vince cut this weekend as well. So I'm looking forward to tomorrow, getting out there and doing some hunting with him. I haven't hunted with Vince. I haven't hunted at all with Vince, actually. So it's going to be kind of cool to be in the blind with him. He made me a really cool turkey call. So make sure you're going over to his Instagram, Rusted Iron Ridge, and check him out. He has a lot of cool content on there. A lot of stuff from camp. He's a trapper, really good trapper. He traps a lot of stuff. But his calls, they're really nice. Now, you guys know I'm sponsored by Oak Ridge Game Calls, and that just happened about 2 weeks ago. But Vince, being a good friend of mine, made me a really nice call last year, a glass call with my picture with me, my father, and my son in it. And he just started doing it last year, and then he's selling them on Instagram now, and or on, if you message him, he'll make you one, whatever you want, I think. But go over to his Instagram page, Rusted Iron Ridge, and give him a follow. Let him know you came from Off the Hook Outdoors. Check him out and check out his content. So what's this? Viewed message deleted by Indiana Chris. View deleted message. Or did somebody do something stupid, or is that just Chris messed up? Hide use. I don't want to hide it. I don't want to do anything like that. Message deleted. Okay, maybe he just they smell it too. Yeah, but I don't think turkeys can smell too much. They're not real good at smelling. They can see you blink at 100 yards, but their smell, I'm not really concerned about their smell too much more than I am with their hearing and their seeing. Their seeing is unbelievable. You can see you blink 100 yards away. But we'll be tucked in the blind. I'm sure we're gonna hear the donkey in the morning, and I'm hoping that I can get. They said to twerk immediately. Okay, they said yeah, that's fine. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate that. I would twerk here, but not. I'm sore from riding a tractor all night. But the donkey, you'll probably hear that in the morning. I'm gonna try to get that on video because that's funny. When that thing goes nuts down over the hill, it's loud. And see if we can't get a turkey gobbling to that. Now, Vince said that he had some dogs barking. Some neighbors' dogs were barking Saturday, and the gobblers were going nuts. But in my video of Theo's video, you're going to want to see that. We had a lot of action that day, and you will not believe what happened. So make sure you check it out Wednesday. And we are going to do a giveaway. Chris can attest to that. Thank you. I appreciate that. But if you stop into the premieres, I'm doing giveaways on my premieres now. I do set a goal, so there's donations throughout the premiere. And if we hit our goal during that time, then everybody that's in the chat gets put on a spin wheel, and you get to win something probably from my store, or if I have an item or something that I'll announce. But I do giveaways in my premiere. I'm trying to get people into my premiere. I'm trying to hit 5,000 subscribers. I'm at 4,500 right now. Just hit that yesterday. So I'm trying to get to 5,000 this year. We're growing slowly, and that's fine. I like growing slowly. I don't want to go too fast and people not watch and stuff like that. So we're growing consistently, as I should say. We do a premiere every Wednesday. I've been doing that for like the last 3 years, so I'm really proud of that. So make sure you're coming over, check out the premiere, share it out, let people know that I'm doing giveaway in our premiere. If we hit our goal, I'll put the goal up. It's very easy to reach our goal. So once we do that, then we put everybody that's active in the chat that night. You got to be subscribed to the channel, obviously, but everybody that's active in the channel or has a comment in the comment section that night during the premiere will get entered in the spin wheel. I just did the short video yesterday, and Indiana Chris won, and he picked a shirt already, so I got to order the shirt, and I will send that to him next week, because this week is going to be a little crazy. So yeah, I also do the product reviews, the lives, and all that stuff. Chris really likes those product reviews live. I have a bunch of stuff, it's just I haven't got to it yet. So I'll be doing some product reviews live. And also, City Sticker Chris will be helping me doing some product reviews as well. I'd like to try to get him out there and get him into the product review scene with his channel as well. So, but yeah, man, it's awesome weather. It's gonna be a little chilly in the morning. It's gonna be wet, but we're gonna get up there and got my tick-proof stuff. I got my Sitka Equinox tick-proof guard gear that I'll be wearing. Theo, I put the permethrin on his gear last week. But yeah, Wednesday will be our video from him. Like I said, we had a blast. There was a lot of action. And like I said, you're not gonna believe what happens in that video, and that's coming out. Hey, John, thanks for coming in, buddy. But yeah, so Wednesday will be it's probably a 25-minute video, 25-minute video, but we have some great action, and like I said, you're not gonna believe what happens in that video. So make sure you check that out and come in and be eligible if we hit our goal to win some apparel, Off the Hook apparel or something like that. But usually it's the Off the Hook apparel. And what you do is just email me what you want. The description of my store will be in the video. You just check it, or any of my videos, go over and check out my store. Pick out what you want. If we're doing a shirt, a sweatshirt, a hoodie, a hat, or something, and then you pick it out, and then I ship it to you. So, but yeah, it's a beautiful evening. It ain't raining too bad, but Vince.
What's that?
It ain't raining too bad.
No, not at all.
Did you look at the radar for the morning?
No, not yet.
No.
I'm
I got you. So it's just cool. We're just hanging out tonight. Like I said, it's the first time actually hunting with Vince, and we've been down here for a couple years, and we really haven't hunted together. So it's kind of cool to be hanging out with him this weekend and getting a chance to hunt with him and see how good he can shoot that gun. So we'll see how good he is to shoot that gun. I'm hunting, John. I'm hunting with my crossbow. I'm using that baby right there with the turkey spur on it. I'm shooting that tomorrow at a turkey. And Vince we're going to be in the same blind. So I'm going to be videoing Vince, hopefully shooting one with a shotgun, a 12 gauge. And then I'm going to try to get one with a crossbow. We heard a couple gobbling tonight during the storm. There was a little bit of a thunderstorm and some rains here right now, light rain. But we heard a couple gobbles over where we're going to be at. We didn't go put them to bed because we know the property. We know where they're at. We know what they do. So we don't have to go out there walking around, letting them know we're here. So we stay away from the areas we're hunting. We know they should be in that area in the morning, or we'll definitely get them called in and hopefully get a shot tomorrow. So we'll see. Cool. Love my first one with crossbow. It was a cool experience. Yeah, and I don't know if you guys have seen those gobbler guillotines where they take the head off. Now I don't know if that's gonna be too violent for YouTube, but I'm shooting these. I'm hitting the body with these. So, and with that turkey spur, that slows it down. But I spread the turkey spur blades out a little bit, so these blades slide right into them, as you can see. See this blades right here where my finger is? I don't know how good you can see that. There's a little slot in there, and that slows that down. So that's gonna go, that's what I'm shooting at the turkey right there. And these spurs will slow it down, hopefully enough where I can find my arrow. It is a lighted knock. I do have a lighted knocks on it, so we'll be able to find it hopefully. Because that thing's screaming out of that crossbow. I brought my rangefinder because I want to know the ranges of them when I'm shooting. I didn't bring my shooting stick. Hey Vince, I didn't bring my shooting stick.
Good, keep that thing home.
What's that?
I said good, keep it home.
Yeah. So I don't have my shooting stick with me. So I'll probably rest the crossbow on this the window or something, or I'll try to do it offhand. We'll see. But yeah, I got to get my son a better rest as well. Vince wants me to get him to shoot offhand, but it's tough. So we'll see what happens. So hopefully we get some birds, get some gobbles. Now I am going to tell you a little thing. I'll lean it on Vince. I'll lean it on your shoulder.
All right.
Smack him right in the ear with the limb. That would knock you right out. Hit him in the ear with the limb. Wham. I shot mine with a Muzzy expand. Cool. Yeah, Muzzies are awesome. But we'll see how this turkey spur works because that thing's zooming, and I don't want it to start planing. That's why I shoot the tri-pans because they're really good. Those and these center punches from 10 Point. That's those right there. That's sort of the same thing. You can see they come out too. And I set them up to be right in the middle of those as well. So that's the center punches. They fly great too. So they're the two broadheads that I use out of mine. If I use anything else, they plane. I can't shoot a bladed broadhead out of that crossbow because it's too fast and it whistles and planes and it's not real accurate. So I shoot those two out of it. Yeah, I won them baboon shots in the morning. That was pretty crazy. But that guy right there, that Bomar, he makes the beast broadheads that I'll be shooting this year. These tri-pans and the beast broadheads is what I'm going to use. But he makes one for your bow. And I'm going to probably next year, I'm getting into my bow again shooting because my arm's better. I'm going to start shooting my bow again. And I am going to get the beast broadhead, the gobbler one that he has. It's awesome. And it's like 89 bucks and it comes with a arrow and 3 broadheads. And they're like a 4-inch wide broadhead, and they shoot the head and take the head right off with them. But like I said, I don't know if that's too violent for YouTube to put the turkey head get flying off or not. Yeah, the turkey, the only thing I eat from the turkey is the breast. And my son actually wants to try it because he likes chicken nuggets, so we're going to do the turkey nuggets. So tomorrow if I get one, I'm going to cut the breast meat out of it and put it in the freezer until I leave. To go home. And if I do get one, I gotta be at work, so I'll have to stop by the house and throw it in the freezer. But then we're gonna chop it in cubes and make the turkey nuggets with it in a deep fryer for Thea. But that's the only part that I eat. The dark meat is pretty gamey. Wouldn't you say, Vince?
What's that?
The dark meat on a turkey is pretty gamey.
No, I think it's all pretty good.
You like it? Well, you eat anything, so.
Yeah.
He eats anything. So, did you ever eat groundhog or raccoon?
No, I won't touch it.
Okay, he never ate a groundhog or a raccoon yet, so. But he likes all the meat. I just like the breast meat. Now, I've tried breast meat I've tried the whole turkey, bake it like Thanksgiving, wrap it in bacon and all that, but it still tasted gamey. And I know Theo won't eat the dark meat, so he did want to try the breast meat, so we're going to do that. Yeah, the breast meat we'll take out. Now, I think Dean from here, he wants the feathers. So I'll probably take the feathers off, the wings and all that. He wants to tie flies with them or something. So I'll probably take the feathers off of them. And if I get a nice beard and a nice fan, I'll keep that and mount that myself. Or if I'll do that. And then I'll take the wing feather, the wings, and I'll put them together and I'll send them to Dean for his fly fishing. Dark meat. The dove breast meat is dark because they fly a lot. Yeah, I don't know. I've had Cornish game hens and stuff, but dove, I've never had dove. Vince, you eating dove, right?
Am I eating what?
You ate dove.
Oh, yeah.
Dove's good, right?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, he likes dove. He's in there, boy. He's vegging out on the couch in there. So, but yeah, it's gonna be fun tomorrow. Get to hang out with my buddy Vince and get up there and get these birds gobbling. Hopefully. Now, like I said before, in Theo's video in the morning, it was raining so hard that it sounded like a drum on the blind, and you couldn't hear the turkeys gobbling. But as soon as it stopped, I called and I heard a gobble out faint, but you don't hear it on video. But then the two come up into the field and you'll see what happens after that. But very cool. We had a Jake come in and stand there, and then what I consider a long beard, Vince considers 10-inch beards Jake still. He wants a 12 or bigger beard, 12-inch beard, or a Tom, Boss Tom. But to me, a long beard is 10 inches. Anything that's bigger than a Jake, a little small one, but he calls them Jakes. And I said, that's a nice bird. He's like, that's a Jake. I was like, whatever. But that beard, he wants a bigger one. Now, he shot a monster down here, like a 30-pounder. When was that, last year?
What's that?
Your big bird you got down here.
That was last year. Spring.
Yeah, he shot it spring last year. It was like, you said about 30 pounds?
Pretty damn close.
Yeah, it's pretty close to 30. You have a scale here, don't you?
I do this year.
Yeah, okay. Because he has a scale and stuff. He's into that. He loves bird hunting. He loves turkey hunting. But since we started down here, guys, with the deer management program and like working on our land and putting in food plots and everything, the turkey hunting has skyrocketed down here. Like, it is awesome down here. So I'm gonna start like prepping these turkey hunts like I do deer hunting. Like, I'm gonna take some days off probably next year, come down turkey hunt with Vince if he's down here, because it's really fun. And I love calling in the birds, you know, and listening to them and seeing what they do. It's really fun hunting. And when we were, I mean, it was always been decent down here for turkey, but right now the turkey hunting is unbelievable. There's so many turkeys down here. If you look at some of the posts, if you go over on Vince's Instagram and look at all the posts that he puts up there with all the cameras, he always has cameras out down here. And there's gobblers. I mean, there's strutting, there's fanned out. I mean, it's really cool. And he puts a lot of time into the cameras and stuff like that down here. He puts a lot of work in down here. So, yeah, it's fun, and it's getting way better. There's some big turkeys down here. There's that one in the big woods that I got a picture of that he sent me, and it's a monster. It's like huge. I'd love to see him tomorrow, or I'd like to see Vince take him tomorrow. You know, it doesn't matter to me. A bird down is, I'm just as happy for him as he would be for me, I think, of taking a bird. So it's no big deal who gets one, who don't, you know what I mean? I want to video him shooting a bird, and I hope it's a big one. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. So, all right, John, thanks for coming in. But like I said, I would go live from there, but I wanna do a video and put it out because I haven't done a video me turkey hunting. Theo's turkey hunt's coming out, and then I figured this one will be out too, so that'll give me some turkey content to be up there on the channel. So, but yeah, I'm excited about it for sure. So make sure you guys are hitting that like button if you haven't already. Make sure you stop into the premieres on Wednesday at 7 p.m. Every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Stop in. We do giveaways if we hit our goal. For everybody in the chat, it gets entered into a spin wheel, and then we usually do a piece of my apparel in my store. You get to pick, you know, if we do a hat, we do a sweatshirt, we do a hoodie, or performance hoodie, we got short sleeve, long sleeve, we got camo hats, camo visors, all kinds of stuff on there. So, and that's, if you want to check out the store, go into the description of any one of my videos except this one right now because I didn't put it up yet. But you can go back and browse through the channel, check out all my partners and affiliates. I have some share codes on there as well. Vince cut the main food plot today, and that clover up there is coming up. That's from Jinxum Sense. And it's coming up really well, so we're really happy with that clover plot that we're making. The main food plot going to turn into clover. Now, we didn't have enough clover to do the whole field, so we did the one bottom half of it with the Jinxum clover, and then the upper half we used a different brand, and you can tell the difference. And the brand that we used up top wasn't clover. It was like rye and oats and things like that, which I kind of knew wouldn't take. Hey, Mom, thanks for coming in. So we knew that was just going to be like a green plot up there. So next year we'll do the Jinxum seed up there, the clover blend up there. And we're working on a fall blend with me and Sean and Dawn are coming up with a fall blend of seed to put out for like August, early August, middle of August for your fall plots. So that's going to be kind of cool. So I just got off the phone with Sean today on the way down because I told him, because Vince called me and said, man, that clover is looking good. And it is. It's big leaves up there. Really nice looking clover. So once it grows up in flowers and we cut it, try to spread it out, you know, get it spread out with that. And then we're going to IMOX it and keep the weeds down on it. And Vince did cut it today to keep the weeds lower, and the clover looks really good. So really excited about that. So it's working. It's gonna take a couple years to get a full stand of clover in that plot, but you don't have to spend as much money doing it. So and we're on a budget down here at the club. We have a small private club. There's only 10 members, so we try to watch what we're spending and make sure we get the best stuff that we can. So. But that's about it. So it's actually stopped raining. So we'll see the radar tonight when I go and grab something to eat here. And then hit the sack because we're getting up early tomorrow and we will be in the blind by 5:30. So. But if anybody has any questions or anything, I'll take them now because I'll be getting off of here real soon. To go get ready, go get everything set up, get my clothes pulled out for the morning so we can roll quickly. And get up there, get my Sun Blesser headlamp charged up, get the crossbow ready to roll. I'll probably oil the slide and do the string, condition the string, and we'll be ready to go. So, all right, guys. Well, make sure you're checking out the video on Wednesday at 7 p.m. I'm gonna head in, get something to eat, and get to talking to Vince about our plan for tomorrow. So thank you guys for coming in tonight. I appreciate you. If you get a chance, share it out. Let people know that we are doing giveaways during the premiere if we hit our goal. So that's always appreciated for the shares and stuff like that. And try to get some people in there. Thanks, Dad. Thanks for coming in. My dad's plot. Dad, your plot is cut, ready to go. It's not a plot. It's actually a field right now because it was so high. But everything looks good. It looks good. The middle field looks really good. Vince did a good job cutting it. So next will be the IMOX with the surfactant on it, and we'll get that all prepped up to go. So, all right, guys. Well, good night. And like I always say, take a kid fishing or hunting. We want to pass that on to future generations, and we will see you.